You need a minute? I sound good? Okay. Hello. The Alan Wake DLC, the final DLC. But I wanted to show something off really quick before I did that. Recently they did a little update for the 1-year anniversary. I think it's 1 year. I don't remember, but they did an update which added a whole bunch of different stuff. Some of this stuff I've shown off from this is stuff that I was already had, but the one thing that they added that is new, well, this is part of the DLC, but this, his original outfit. So if you want, you can play the second game dressed up as he was in the first game. You know, still having the beard though. But anyways, we're here to do the Lake House DLC. Yeah. Descend into a Federal Bureau of Control research facility and unravel the mysteries lurking within. So for context, this story is not a continuation of Alan Wake 2. This is, when we meet the girl, she says that she had already gone there by the time we meet up with her at the police station. So this is basically us seeing with our own eyes what happens at the lake house with that agent.
This isn't the Bureau's first time in Bright Falls.
Nope.
1970, 76, 8... Last one was in 2010.
Just like in those files.
But this town sees way more altered world events than most. We knew it was just a matter of time before the lake acted up again. After the AWE in 2010, the FBC's research department set up a facility, the Lake House, to study the threshold in Cauldron Lake, find better ways to contain the entity inside. Your tax dollars at work. When we detected a spike in paranormal activity at Cauldron Lake, before I even knew you were on this case, Saga, the Lake House was my first stop. I was short-handed, hoped they could spare some help, maybe give us some intel on the situation. If I had any clue what was waiting for us in there, Saga, I'd have just kept on driving.
The lake house.
This is Agent Kieran Estevez responding to an AWE alert in the vicinity. I need to speak with the Marmons. So much for the welcome wagon. You all set up the perimeter. We're on the threshold's doorstep, so keep your eyes peeled.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm so curious about something. Because this girl looks familiar. I knew it! I fucking knew it! You know who she is? She's, Iden Versio from, Battlefront 2. She's the Empire lady you play as in the campaign. I was like, why does she seem so familiar? But yeah, she's, that lady, I think she was in True Blood 2 or Vampire Diaries. One of the ones where they get naked. The vampire one. I want to say True Blood. Did they get naked in that show? Then yeah, she was in that too. But, I don't really remember a lot about her character, other than the fact that she knew about what was going on, and that she has an ex-wife. Cause she and Alex Casey were while Wake was gone, were talking back and forth, and they both mentioned they had ex-wives. Uh,
Agent Kieran Estevez requesting entry. I don't have time for this.
let me see. Yeah. I can't believe I didn't notice it sooner. But that look that she gave, it just like, huh. Okay, but part of me does wonder something if when they say lake house, if they set up their own little installation, or they literally mean the lake house where Alan and his wife stayed. But I want to say when they came back, that lake house didn't exist. Like, once he beat the darkness back the first time, it just went away. Card?
This shouldn't take long, okay? You see anything? Radio me.
Roger that.
I can't... I was gonna say, can I talk to these goons? I only see him. Oh. I'm gonna admit I was
The
too much into my
Lake House
babbling.
was run by the research department. Research and investigations don't really see eye to eye. What they call science, I call a violation of Bureau protocol and human decency. Classic interdepartmental drama. Your FBI saga.
Can you get me a...
Now, in retrospect, my low opinion of the research department
No, they're
may
in the
have
kitchen.
clouded my judgment.
Ooh. Unmarked van. Dumpster. Nobody home. Okay, I got a pistol. Some medicine. FBC pistol. Customized sidearm. Semi-automatic with high stopping power. Oh, excuse me. Hey, throat's not doing all right. FBC identification card belonging to Agent I did not see your last name.
Hello? Agent Kieran Estevez.
Oh,
Investigations
I was right.
Department.
It is Estevez. Thank you. There wasn't any left in the other one? It should have been there on the side.
No one wants to check the individual carrying a firearm into a restricted government facility? No? Okay, well, it was definitely going in the report.
No one in there. Do not contaminate the lake house with unrelated art. Figures, ornaments, decorations, and other trinkets are forbidden on employee desks. A sake worth... Is that a fucking cat? It's a cat, a little drawing of a coffee cup, and a cat. Ramnus daily stand-up, no doodling. The dangers of doodling. Please remember that any unauthorized art can skew the results of ongoing research. The following types of recreational creativity are forbidden: doodling, rhythmic drumming with pencil, fingers, or other makeshift percussion instrument, stacking office supplies into sculpture-like arrangements, dancing, and humming. That's oddly specific.
Well, don't you remember? The whole reason why the lake house in Allen Lake is in this predicament is because of anything creative.
Hmm.
Because of the lake, it turns creative things into reality.
True. The Lake House Daily. Good news. HQ still dark. Pie was good. More pie for the rest of us. We have coffee. Deerfest this week. Bad news. HQ still dark. Nut allergy bad. No Aham beer. It's good. Tried it. The artist is illegible. Someone stole the black whiteboard marker. All vacation time canceled. Oh god, yeah, because I see it. Someone scribbled out something right here. But yeah, so,
A lot has been scribbled out.
when they say HQ's still dark, they mean the oldest house. So that means they still haven't gotten it under control. For after the events of, Control. And it's been...
Dr. Marmont's not here.
What I've come to understand about these games is
I'll have to check
they
downstairs.
go with the flow of regular time. So whenever Control came out, it's been dark for that long. So it's been years, probably.
An experiment. That bodes well.
The science fact of the day. Though most famous for acting, Hedy Lamarr also invented in her free
Guess I'll
time.
be working on
She
the lower
patent
levels.
She patented
I'll
a
have to head
frequency
down.
hopping device for torpedo guidance system at the age of 38.
Changing passwords, huh?
Security and Technical Support Division. Update to computer password reset, blah, blah, blah. Effective September 13th, all computer passwords must be reset daily to address security concerns. We are aware this may be inconvenient change and lead to difficulty remembering your password. Recommend using a permanent set of digits at the beginning of the password followed by numbers that change daily. Try using significant personal dates, coordinates. Do not use birthdays, the current date, phone numbers, blah blah blah. Please also remember that for the time being, passwords are not to exceed 6 digits. Thank you for your compliance. Replacement keycard form. Jules Marmont, co-head of research. Card clearance, the highest one. I forgot what it's called. Reason for replacement. My old card went missing. How would I know if it's stolen or lost? Why would you not put microchips inside to follow them if you are so concerned with this? I am the head of research, and I expect a new card on my desk by the end of the workday. Subject P. Through extensive testing, the subject has been confirmed to possess an intrinsic paranatural ability to manifest exclusively during the act of painting. So, someone's able to conjure things up from painting? The paintings feature scenes or events he would have no knowledge of, even sometimes painting an event before it occurs. This effect has been proven multiple times and has an estimated 40 to 100% success rate. Note the lack of precision in his range is due to the team's inability to prove that the painting's content will not be realized at some point in the eventual future. Researchers asked to reiterate their hesitance to publish any concrete statements surrounding the subject and his abilities at this time, as the nature of the paintings and their paranatural effects have been exceptionally difficult to measure and quantify. The subject is suspected to be a Class 2 blah 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 blah. though additional testing will be required to confirm this. At this time, his ability is not believed to be a direct threat to himself or others and can be controlled. The nature of this ability is to show current or future events via the art he creates, but the extent of the forecast cannot be determined by the researchers with any high level of precision. Unlike the art created by Alan Wake, there is no evidence the subject's art is directly manipulating via the shadow's energies.
So,
There's
what
a
I got from that, remember those paintings that you screenshotted in the first Alan Wake?
yeah.
I think that's connected to that.
You know, I can actually believe that. Oh, there's a picture of Trench. Safety, the three S's. Safety, security, and censorship. Wonderful.
So basically, speak no evil, see no evil, hear no evil.
Yeah. $2,000. Okay, about this.
That's not right.
I thought for sure that would be right. Let's see. Barrows University. On the recommendation of the facility and by the virtue of authority vested in blah 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 blah, the degree of Doctor of Applied Science is applied to Jules. So we got a degree in Applied Science from Barrows University. Oh, Federal Bureau of Control Special Service Certificate. In grateful recognition of his outstanding contributions to the Bureau's scientific endeavors, Casper Darling, Head of Research. Notice of appointment. From Dr. Casper Darling, Head of Research. Appointment as Facility Head. The senior leadership of the Federal Bureau of Control has determined to appoint Dr. Jules Marmont as Head of Research at the facility at Cauldron Lake, Washington. The appointment will be shared with Diana Marmont effective upon the facility's completion on July 18th. July 18th. 38. Let's see. July 18th, 30. Nope. Damn it! I thought for sure that would work. Let me see. I don't think I'm missing any clues. Oh! What is this?
That's handy.
A map. Neat. Oh, hold on. Okay, before I'm gonna read this, I actually had it right. I just had the numbers wrong. Because let's see. It's this, July, April, May, June, July. Yep, it was 07, not 06. 07, 18, 38. Unlocked door. Oh, and the mail. Good morning. A friendly reminder that proposed annual budgets need to be sent out by the end of the month. Every station is being asked to give a thorough breakdown this year in an effort to find areas where spending can be reduced. Should I book a time for us to speak about this and make a plan? All the best, Harry Kingston. I am too busy to attend meetings. Just use the budget from last year, but make sure to specify that a specific percentage of the research budget is going towards Project Arbutus, so certain individuals won't be tempted to slow down their competition by stealing resources. I apologize for the difficulty my wife is presenting, Harry. I believe she is suggesting that I would take her project's budget. An unfair and presumptuous accusation, though I'm confident that you understand that. I would be happy to meet and discuss the annual budget. It is, of course, the head of research job that oversees such work. Maybe Diana is no longer up to the task. He's throwing his fucking wife under the bus? Go fuck yourself, Jules. Yep. So does next Monday's work? Dr. Marmont. Project Arbutus has officially requested we return the pages. We aren't using them for any work on Project Ramnus, and they are shared research materials, so I can release them back to Arbutus. Dr. Percy Levin, Senior Researcher. Hello. Please remember to lock your computer before leaving your station for any amount of time. Changing your password daily does not improve our facility's security if you leave your computer open. Thank you. So they have pages down here? From Alan? Oh!
Hello, and welcome to another exciting day here at the Lake House. As I'm sure you know, I am Dr. Jules Marmont, and this is my wife,
Dr. Diana Marmont.
and together we are the heads of research at this facility. We want to thank you all for helping us break new ground in our study of Cauldron Lake.
That's right, Jules. But don't let our exciting work in threshold regulation and dimensional coupling keep you from observing the proper safety protocols.
You said it, Diana. We run a tight ship here at the Lake House. So, always remember the 3 S's. Safety, security, and censorship.
It's a C. It's a C.
What? Yeah, that is the joke, Diana.
Well, it's a stupid fuck.
Wonderful joke, Jules. We'll see you down there.
Oh my god.
Ah, that seems healthy.
Wonderful. On-site observation teams report that the oldest house is still under active lockdown. Status of Director Trench, management team, and all other personnel inside the oldest house at the time of the lockdown's initialization remains unknown. Observation teams have detected fluctuations in the redacted field originating from the oldest house as of redacted, increasing in strength as it loops through a specific pattern every redacted hours. These readings are currently being analyzed by research staff in the Boston office. Any personnel with information pertaining to this signal should contact them immediately. Sincerely, Ava Rahmani, supervisory agent, or whatever that says. Nothing here. And then there's the security office over there. Okay.
This should come in handy.
A security clearance card. This dude has pictures of his cat, or her cat. The dangers of doodling, never mind. I already read that. Okay, let's go down.
As soon as I got in that elevator, my bad news detector started going nuts. Estivesta team, something's going on in the lake house. I want all nearby agents to...
Agent Estevez, what's your status?
Breach detected in sublevel 5. Staff should seek shelter immediately.
We have a situation in the lake house. All agents converge on the facility now.
Oh.
Belay that order. Shit.
Ooh.
A threshold event had hit the lake house. Now it was
Painting.
the Marmots. Where's the fucking elevator?
Or paint. Blues and pinks
Priority
and
one,
blacks.
Standing around in the dark near Cauldron Lake. You're not smart? What the fuck was that?
Painting what? Painting production. Close the door. Some files. Threshold linking experiment progress report. The work to create a stable link between our reality and that of blank continues. Progress is good, with all teams reporting high confidence that a successful connection will soon be possible. Recent efforts in utilizing the paintings predicted by Subject P to adjust reality in such a way that achieves our goals were unsuccessful. However, this result allowed us to discard that avenue of research and focus solely on a much more valuable one. Our new hypothesis states that the threshold's energies, and thus its reality-altering effect, are drawn to pieces of art that contain significant level of emotion. This is supported by a clear trend in the data we have gathered over the years. If we can identify and quantify the emotion of an art piece, our work will speed up considerably. Work has already been proceeded with an immediate focus on developing devices capable of measuring the level of emotion in any given piece of art. For now, our research will continue to focus solely on the art produced by Subject P. While no piece of his has yielded successful results outside their assistance in discovering the blank pages, his proven status as a paranaturalian makes his work the most suitable research material. As the Lake House continues to make progress towards its goal, various avenues of research are being pursued. Recently, one such avenue has yielded unexpected results. The research into nursery rhymes, directed by Dr. Marmont, led by Dr. Campbell, as an art form has shown viability in its ability to connect with the Cauldron Lake threshold. If this is the same Dr. Campbell that I remember from the base game, he's gone. He is gone. As a result, the nursery rhyme findings will now be carried forward by the co-heads of research and incorporated into the ongoing research across the Lake House. Effective immediately, research teams will be briefed on how to utilize their effective elements of the nursery rhymes into their own work. Note, Dr. Campbell and his teams are being reassigned. They will continue to develop their work on nursery rhymes outside of the Lake House. Any exposures, risks related to the performing confidential work outside the facility's premises have been acknowledged and accepted by the co-heads of research. So they okayed the experiments being done outside here? Oh great, a coffee thermos. Yeah, save. So that actually means that, you know, this is going to be an adventure and not just a quick little, you know, do away like the first DLC. What is this? Lab?
Okay, doesn't do a damn thing without power.
ball. Dr. Darling.
Darling.
The Lake House, Cauldron Lake, AWE, Shadow. The film's probably corrupted. And there's no one in the shelter. So it just makes... So probably no one made it to the shelter. Okay, no one thing over there. Oh, fuck. I know what's out here, too, so this is freaky as shit. Oh, fuck. Okay, some healing items and more bullets. I have a feeling I'm gonna need them. What is this?
Power core receiver. Plugging a core in should get the lights on.
Fuck, man. I know what's out here too, and that's what scares me. Oh! What does this look like to you?
Look at it closer, but you can't see that.
It looks kind of like Mr. Scratch, almost. Or a figure in the dark.
That is not a regulation FBC weapon.
Whoa.
Can't open
Hello.
it from the side.
Security level 3 clearance.
Jules's keycard could be useful.
Unfortunately, Jules' keycard went missing last night. Huge shame. On a totally unrelated note, I now have a level 3 clearance card in my office, plus a lot of black rock. Been grinding the black rock down to a powder and stashing around in case any gets confiscated. Next steps. Weapon tests using blackrock powder. If successful, maybe send schematics to offsite teams. Could lead to a transfer out of this shithole. Need to think of more applications for blackrock now that I have some. There was a researcher at the oldest house who had a ton of ideas like this. Wish I could remember their name. There was papers that, how you say, talked about using blackrock as a weapon. And I think Darling got pissed about it because he wanted it to be used for
Make these things later.
peaceful purposes.
The way I saw it, there was only one way out. Identify the source of the event and contain or eliminate it. Now, good news, I just had to keep going down. Bad news, the elevator liked to disappear.
Oh, fuck, man. I don't like these walls. Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
At least the elevator's back.
You know what's fucked though? I think I was safer in the dark. Call it a hunch. Nope. I heard that though. Oh no, I was gonna say there's a cat. I don't see nobody. God. Let's just get back to the elevator. Wait, is this a door? Nope, that's a wall. Fuck. Okay, at least this has light now. That's putting them back. Okay, so that's all it does? Alright. Oh! The video camera.
First off, a huge thank you to everyone here. The Lake House has made amazing strides in researching the AWE here at Cauldron Lake. Great work, team. I wanted to come in person so I could check in on the latest work. I won't get in the way. It's not our view, so no reason to be scared. Did you hear that, Dr. Marmot? While I'm here, I want to focus on the relationship between the shadow and the AWE site below the lake. The theory that the shadow even originates from the dimension this threshold is tapping into is compelling. Eventually, I want to understand how this dimension manages to convert subjective elements like art into objective reality. What are the constraints of this phenomenon? Can it, say, create altered items or even objects of power simply by manifesting them via a piece of art? These are the things we need to know to accurately classify the shadow. I mean, that name is not very scientific. I mean, who came up with that? Shadow. So, any and all proposals are welcome. Anything testing art's effect on reality by using the shadow's energy is preferred. To find answers, we'll first need a lot of data. No wrong answers. And when I return to the oldest house, I'll take back anything we end up with to run against a classified project called Hedron to build a comparative data set. I wish I could tell you more. It's a very, very exciting non-physical forces impacting. No, sorry, I really can't. It is. You know what? Maybe some of you can come visit. We'll have to get you clearance, of course, but maybe that can. You know what? I don't want to take the entire day talking. So, the shadow represents a whole new area of research, and I couldn't be more excited to start digging in. It is a great new world.
Ooh. Hedron is something we have not heard of yet. Because we aren't there yet in Control. But we will learn about it soon. Oh, the computer's back on. Hello. To celebrate the arrival of fall, I have brought a variety of seasonal pies from the local diner you all seem to love so much. The members of Project Ramnus can come over to enjoy them in the lobby, near my office. All other staff should visit the other Dr. Marmont's office to see if she brought pie. Also, despite the ridiculous dramatics of last year, I have purchased the delicious pecan-filled pies. Happy fall. I like pecan pie. Hello, a gentle reminder that nut allergies are a serious health issue, and making light of them is not appropriate workplace behavior for anyone of any seniority level. Bringing nuts to the office is a health risk and should be avoided for everyone's safety. Thank you. Harry Kingston. Perry, do not release any of those pages. Tell Diana and those fools on Project Arbitus that we misplaced them. An unfortunate filing accident. Tell them we are confident the pages will resurface in 2 or 3 weeks, but we are too busy to be making progress to look for them right now. Be sure to say that we are making progress just as I have wrote above. Regards, Dr. Jules Marmont. Missing Black Rock. There is a significant amount of Black Rock missing from Sublevel 5. I expect there is a misunderstanding and someone has taken it to another floor by mistake. If you did this, respond to this message and we will fix the problem. Black rock is a precious material. We only have so much of it now with the oldest house being closed. And a security reminder. That's just from all the computers now, I guess. What? Oh shit! What the
If
fuck?
you can understand me, I am an agent of the Federal Bureau of Control.
Oh my god. Those are painting guys. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. Oh god, oh god, oh god.
Fuck were those things?
Sub-level 2.
Deep breaths. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Look, you never really get used to the shit you see in this job, but you can learn techniques to adjust, to function. Take 6 deep breaths, then get to work. Find the source, collapse the threshold.
Sir, please hold. Please hold.
Now where am I? What is that?
It's a painting.
Understand me. I'm an agent of the Federal Bureau of Control. I can assist you if you take no hostile action against me or any action that can be perceived as hostile. Do you understand?
The
Well, I'll be damned. So what kind of entity are you? You can speak. That means you probably imprinted on a person or retained some of your former self's information. Previously human, maybe? Okay, I can work with that.
Murder and victim?
I just had an unpleasant encounter with some other painted individuals. Any relation? What does that mean? Okay, hey, calm down! You need to cease all hostility right now.
Okay.
Bad news? That thing is really pissed off.
Oh,
Good news. It didn't try to kill me. Okay, baby steps.
so it disappeared.
So it's a mix of murder and it's filled with a lot of pain.
Angry living paintings are not typically on the Cauldron Lake bingo card. But something different was happening at the lake house, and I couldn't let it escape. Bright Falls didn't need this particular cherry on its already shitty sundae.
Probably.
Sublevel 3.
I wouldn't call him angry, he's just negative emotions. Page development.
Rudolph Lane stood back from the canvas. He didn't recognize the piece. Did he paint this? His mind was foggy, unfocused. He knew the Marmonts were putting something in his food. A man in a white coat came to steer Lane back to his cell. He did not resist. He was too tired. He lay on the bed, but the stench in his cell wouldn't let him sleep. An acid stink. The turpentine, the paint, it was all over him. Years of it. 1,000 paintings. 1,000 more to come. A putrid weight he could never wash away. Cold hate simmered below the mist clogging his thoughts. Hatred for the paint. Hatred for the brushes. For the Marmonts. For himself.
So they found pages Alan wrote and are analyzing them? I don't think Rudolph Lane's a previous character. Does that name sound familiar to you? So he's probably made up for this DLC. Words per sentence 12, 1. Is Coheads 1 word or 2? What do you think? Is Coheads 1 word or 2? I'd say it's 1. Really? Why do you say that?
Well, means more than one.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you say co-worker,
Yes.
so that means it's more than one.
But would you say it's a single word or 2 words? 2? Okay. Contains dialogue, clipped phrasing, third person, omniscient, broad timeline. Story concepts, Marmont, Diana Jules, FBC, Lake House, Conflict, Water, Dark. And what's the other one say?
Diana and Jules Marmont had once been a team. Rising stars in the Bureau, both talented in their own way. Diana innovated and Jules got funding from the bureaucrats. Cooperation led to respect. Connection. Then after a decade of hard work, the happy couple were promoted. Co-heads of research. Their first years at the lake house were good. Challenging, but not insurmountable. Not for them. Gradually, thoughts fell into their heads like drops of dark water. Why does she get all the credit? Why does he get any credit? With that, a crack formed in the lake house. The Marmonts and their work became arrogant, erratic. The crack widened and the water seeped in.
Huh. I can see it. But more, I think the paintings are the staff. Because remember what he said. Paintings, no brush, self-portrait. Maybe something compelled the staff to use themselves as a brush, I guess? Organizational update. Moving forward, research at the lake house will be divided into two distinct projects. Project X, blah blah blah, codename Arbutus, will focus on studying the writings of Alan Wake, with Diane Marmont serving as project director. Project C, codename Ramnus, will focus on studying blank in his work with Dr. Jules Marmont, serving as project director. So Diane was studying Alan, and Jules was studying Rudolph, the painting one. So his wife's office is probably on this floor. Staff will soon be notified regarding their project assignment and any required desk changes. Your patience is requested during this reorganization. This is a confidential facility matter and thus does not be discussed with external agents or teams. If you have any questions, please contact me directly. Signed, Harry Kingston, Facility Administrator. Oh, hold on.
September 12, 2023. Notes regarding a page of an Alan Wake manuscript I found in the archives. I checked the records, and this page is not in our inventory. I believe it manifested inside the lake house directly. I won't be filing this page. It'll just send Jules into a panic. The page is written in Wake's usual style, so I can't say for certain if it's being literal or figurative when it calls us monsters. But what's interesting is that the page indicates that a painting succeeded in linking Cauldron Lake's threshold with our facility. Writing has always been the clearly superior avenue of research, but I never considered that the writing itself would dictate a different art form as a catalyst for our success. I cannot accept that. I can't allow Jules to stumble his way into success. Not after the years of work I put into this research. I got word yesterday that 2 writers are visiting Bright Falls. I will beat Jules to the finish line.
Okay, hello, hello. Alright, good. 2 writers? Sorry, I need to charge my freaking controller, and I thought hooking it up to the cord would work, but I guess not. Anyways, the only writers I can think of are that couple that was doing the story on the cult, maybe? She's been here, though. I don't think they'd do anything on... Ooh, what is this? The automated typing device will produce writing mimicking that of Alan Wake, with the goal of affecting reality with the same consistency as Mr. Wake's writings. To reach this level of authenticity, each page produced by the ATDs must be evaluated and graded on its similarity to Wake's original style. The page will be graded using the following criteria: comprehensibility, style, tone, content. Once pages are graded, they will be fed into the algorithm as preferred reference material, thus constantly refining the writing produced by the ATDs until we can produce near identical stories to Alan Wake. Once that is achieved, we will provide instructions to the ATD on what to write, effectively gaining control of Wake's ability to link. So they're trying to use fucking... You know what they're basically saying? They're trying to use AI to freaking control, the reality. Because they said algorithm, because that's effectively what modern AI is. Feeding art and, like, writing styles into a machine so it knows that style and copying it. Oh!
There was a crack in the lake house. The Marmonts had let the lake in, but the water could not flow. It became trapped, stagnant, went bad. The truth was controlled here. The art was not art, just content for the experiment. There was a crack in the lake house. The Marmonts had let the lake in, but the water could not flow. It became trapped, stagnant, went bad. The truth was controlled here. The art was not art, just content for the experiment.
See, that's why it doesn't work. It's because it's not art. It's just content.
There was a crack in the lake house. The Marmonts had let the lake in, but the water could not flow. It became trapped, stagnant.
Edward Franklin Booker.
The truth was controlled.
Born in New York, currently married to Tamantha Booker, no known children or dependents. No parenatural affiliations found. Writer and director of 5-stage plays, unsuccessful.
There was a crack in the
background investigations performed in a very short amount of time. Blah 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 blah.
The water could not flow. It became trapped, stagnant, went bad. The truth was controlled here. The art was not art.
Author of 3 commercially successful true crime books. First publication was a poetry collection, unsuccessful. So yeah, these are those two.
There was a crack.
They were going to use them for the experiments. Let's go maybe another 20 minutes and that'll be it, okay? What the hell?
Typewriters. Please don't let this be what I think it is. As you know by now, typewriters and Cauldron Lake do not mix. And a room full of them all clacking away? 100% bad news.
So yeah, they're AI machines. Can't go in there, only have level 1 access. So yeah, she's obviously not gonna get results here. And of course her husband is gonna do better. Because he's actually working with a real artist, but at the same time, I can kind of see that not working too, because they're basically forcing him to make stuff. It's not coming to him naturally. And even in the other, like, documents, he says he doesn't even remember painting any of this. Hold on. Investigation in the pieces, precise brand and model of typewriter used by Alan Wake with the intent to use this particular brand for a blank, and the ATDs continues to be unsuccessful. Wake's publishing house, result, no useful information gained. Wake's spouse, refused to discuss, redacted, no useful information. Checked all available online interviews, publications, elements pertaining to Alan Wake, no useful information. The relevant team will continue to explore alternative sources of information. The ATDs will continue to operate with the available typewriters until Wake's preferred brand is known. Theoretically, replicating Alan Wake's style of writing via the same brand of typewriter used by the author should yield optimal results. The project director has indicated that a similar investigation should be launched into the brand and type of ink using Wake's typewriter. I mean, that wouldn't work anyways. It was a magic typewriter, pretty much. They're basically trying to use random crap to make magic. I feel like this is trying to say something. Don't you? I know what it's trying to say. It's basically saying that you don't get anything good out of AI. And on a certain level, I can agree. What is this? Content of Wake manuscript. We have begun to find pages from a manuscript very likely written by Alan Wake, Palter, and suspect in past cases involving Cauldron Lake AWE. Though I do not like to bring myself or my biases into my work, I must do so to address the matter being examined. As reference for any future readers, I am Dr. Diane Marmont, co-head research at the Lake House. The page we recently found summarizes my life with Jules Marmont, husband and co-researcher. It has turned us into characters for its story, making generalizations and assumptions that I must attempt to evaluate without emotion or prejudice. The accuracy of the writing is interesting. It reports our past in the Bureau, but also details inner thoughts that an outsider recorder would have no way of knowing. Jules and I have indeed been having more and more interpersonal conflict this past year. This raises many questions. How does Wake, wherever he is writing this from, get his information? Or is the page itself determining these emotions and events? Can I not believe that the scope of Wake's ability goes so far as to have dictated my entire career at the FBC? And if it did, would it matter? Even if a person knew their life was being driven by an external force, would it change their nature, their behavior, their personality? My disagreements with Jules are not sudden shifts in personality, but rather a growing resentment. I firmly believe that though I have no evidence to prove it, which brings me to a new research query for our team. What methodology can one use to prove that their actions, their mind, their love, or their animosity are theirs to control? So she's basically saying, is everything I'm feeling really from me, or is it because I'm a character in a story? Oh wait, the recorder.
March 7th, 2018. Notes regarding Dr. Emil Hartman, founder of the Cauldron Lake Lodge, where he manipulated artists in an attempt to control the...
Oh, the therapist from the first game.
Confiscated by the Bureau after his arrest in 2010. Overall, Hartman's work was sloppy. Complete disregard for proper scientific method. But he was bold enough to try something we haven't. Our procedural writing machines are promising, but we could understand the effects of Cauldron Lake's threshold much better by observing live artists in action. thanks to Hartman, we even have a list of prospects. Next step is to send Dr. Darling a request to bring some into the lake house for analysis.
Let's see. Not that all that's been listened to. Where does this lead? Art is for analysis, not for admiration. Oh! Dead goons.
Shit. I can never say no to extra firepower.
Shotgun. Hell yeah. Is this even a new weapon? I think this is one of the shotguns from the... What the fuck? A quick slot to the right instead. Quick slot, okay. No one I know. No one I know.
Back where I started. Spatial recurrence. Usually observes the law of 3.
So I went in a loop.
Overlap, rebounded on itself. Compressing, compounding, reflecting, and refracting. An urban legend and a murder in constant imbalance. Cause and effect hopelessly tangled. Arranged wrong, the dream logic flawed, the feedback loop doubled and redoubled, out of control. The pressure kept building, looking for release. This contrived overlap rebounded on itself.
Same?
Compressing, compounding, reflecting, and refracting.
Yeah, it's the same
An urban
pages.
legend and a murder in constant imbalance. Cause and effect.
Oh, what is that? Oh, what?
Shadow is here. Good thing you brought a flashlight.
Damn. Okay.
Some staff down there had been corrupted. Shit just kept getting worse.
It's alright, had to take down some, shadow guys. Ooh. Used up all the shotgun rounds taking down that heavy. He used a grenade or a flashbang to take down, some of the guys all at once. Okay. Let's see. I think because my controller is starting to die, and I don't... Oh, God. The door is locked. So I have to go through the loop. God damn it, I don't want to fucking keep having a... I don't want to have to keep this thing from keeping, disconnecting, because I know that'll be annoying to see. But hopefully it doesn't happen a lot. How does she do that? Usually only Alan and Saga were the ones that could focus the light like that. Oh. Look at that. Has the shape of a person.
Luke 3. Should be the last one.
I keep coming to this page. The author's clearly awake. It's like he's warning us. But about what? I mean, what does it mean? This page scared Jules from the work on Wake's writing. A coward can't stand risk. Science is risk.
I'm gonna let this repeat again because the cat disconnected it, and then I'm gonna end it.
I just need Rudolph Lane's paintings to lead to more pages so that hopefully one day we can understand. I keep coming back to this page. The author's clearly awake. It's like he's warning us. But about what? I mean, what does it mean? This page scared Jules away from the work on Wake's writing. A coward can't stand risk. But science is risk. For me, this is proof that we are going in the right direction.
No, it means that you're fucking messing with forces you shouldn't be messing with.
So that hopefully one day we can understand.
The both of them are the reason all this shit happened. Yeah. Got a little messy towards the end, but this will be the end. I want to do more, but I need to charge this controller, and it is getting late, so that'll be the end. But yeah, this was fun so far. Thoughts overall? Yeah, those things fucking freaked me out. Oh, I didn't even notice that. That was a flare. Okay. Anyways, that's gonna be the end of the stream. Thank you all for coming. Thank you, beautiful wife, for being here as always. And I will and there. Until the end of Halloween, because I don't know how long this will be, I'm gonna keep doing episodes of Alan Wake to finish it off. Because this is gonna be the last we'll get for a while, until whatever project they put out next. Which I think after this might be the Max Payne remakes, but who knows. Anyways, oh! Okay, I thought those were light moths or something. Because they just disappear after a minute. But anyways, this is the end. Goodbye.